Hi guys, this is Lee from Milk and Sugar Bath Bakery. Today we are going to be making a Bay Rum cold process soap for the guys. Right here in this bucket I have my coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and castor oil. And we are going to be adding some kaolin clay first. We will add in a tablespoon of kaolin clay. We will add in some colloidal oatmeal. These are all great for the skin. All right. So we will go ahead and get this blended in. We are going to add in some heavy cream. So this is just regular heavy whipping cream from the store. Get that blended in. Now we are going to be putting in our lye solution. My lye solution, I have Tessa Silk, sodium lactate, and I also have some sugar, pure cane sugar dissolved into the water. Now I do that in my batches because sugar is a natural way to add bubbles to your final soap. And my business is called Milk and Sugar, so we have milk and sugar in every one of our cold process soaps. Let's get this lye solution mixed in. Just pour it straight down the stick blender so we don't get any bubbles. Okay. All right, so I am soaping pretty cool today, around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, with both my oils and my lye. And what I want to do is split this batch into 4 pretty equal colors. They don't have to be perfectly equal. We don't have to measure them. We'll try to eyeball it as close as we can. Now that we have these in 4 equal parts, we're going to go ahead and add in the colorant. The first color that I want is going to be white. We're going to use titanium dioxide. That should be enough. The next color is going to be Caribbean Blue from Nurture Soap. And then we are going to have Brilliant Blue from Nurture Soap. And lastly, we're going to do Twilight from Mad Micas. All right. So let's mix all these colors in and I'll bring you right back. So we're gonna go ahead and add our fragrance oil at this point, and we're gonna try to stir it in. I have not used this Bay Rum by Brambleberry before. That's what we're gonna be using today. It does discolor slightly to an ivory. It has 0.1% vanillin. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue here with this. I don't mind if these colors get a little darker since it is a men's soap. We're going to use this and we're going to even it out between all 4 of our buckets really quickly. I've never made this design before. And of course, I decided to do it as my first video. 4 different colors. But hey, gotta start somewhere, right? We all have to start somewhere. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna do what's called a Clyde slide. Let me move this in a little closer so you guys can see this a little better. So this is probably going to get messy. That's okay. Just bear with me. So Clyde Slide was created by Clyde over at Vibrant Soap. He has an awesome YouTube channel. Go check him out if you haven't already. Great artist. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this bucket. This is the same bucket that we had previously. And we're gonna pour this soap one at a time in the same exact spot and kind of create a funnel on the side of this bowl. And it'll layer itself, continue layering itself, and we'll just keep alternating colors until we're done. And then we will take this and we will pour that into our mold. All right, so I think we're gonna start. Let's start here with this light blue. All right, let me just make sure you can see. We're just gonna pour it down the side. And then we'll go to this darker blue, Twilight. We're going to pour in the exact same place. Down the bucket. Then we'll go with this Caribbean blue next. Whoa. Whoa. Getting crazy. I'll try not to make a huge mess here. We'll see. Do the best we can. This is looking very beachy. I like it. And then lastly, we're gonna do the white. Put this back in the right order. All right, so then we start again. Go back to our light blue, pour, dark blue, whoa, Caribbean blue, and white. We're just going to keep repeating this process until there's no more soap left in these 4 buckets. So we've got the majority of soap in the bucket. There's a little bit left in our smaller bowls and pitchers, and we will use that to do a little design on the top. And then we'll have some embeds that go on the top too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get our mold. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we are going to pour this directly in the mold. We're not gonna stir or anything. This should combine the colors. This is what makes the Clyde slide so cool. Getting a little bit thick on us, that's okay. Got a little over here. Get that back in the mold. All right, we'll go ahead and slap this down a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna take one of our spatulas and just get the rest of this good soap out of here and into the mold. To texture the top, I'm not going to do a swirl necessarily since this is a men's soap. I'm going to do kind of just a zigzag, if you will. I'm kind of real fast and messy, and we'll see what it looks like. I like it. A couple more areas. Some of these colors that didn't mix together. A lot of white there. We'll swing that around. Okay. Now so we are going to be putting in, it may be hard to see with my gloves, these little blue melt and pour mustache soaps on the top. I'm going to start down here on this end to see if we are good. Go ahead and start placing these. Excellent. Just place all these in. This is one of my favorite embeds to work with. They're so much fun. They're so cute. Soap, we're going to go ahead and spray it with 91% rubbing alcohol. This will prevent any potential soda ash from forming on the top of the soap while it saponifies. We will leave it just like this and wait for about 24 to 48 hours to unmold it, and then I will bring you back for the cutting. All right, guys, here he is. Bay Rum cold process soap. Hi guys, we are back to cut the Bay Rum Bro Soap. It's been sitting for about 24 hours. This is a 5-pound soap loaf, and we will be cutting it into 18 1-inch thick bars so we can let it cure, and then we will get it on the website and have it at craft fairs. Okay. It's the first cut. Very nice. That turned out really cool. The really cool thing with cold process soap is that every single bar is absolutely unique. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This will be available on our website in a few weeks. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys checking us out. Thanks so much.